What's up, guys? So back again with another UFC video here. It's gonna be on the UFC Fight Night 93 card, ARLOVSKI versus Barnett. So I'm gonna go ahead and just be talking about these four fights on the Fight Pass main card. I've done a video on the Fight Pass prelims. You guys can check that out. So let's go ahead and get started here. We got hein versus hyun as the first fight on the main card. Let's go ahead and open up their pages real quick. Okay, so here's next page. Is 13-2 record. Summary is world-class judo, very explosive and no wasted movements. Only 66-inch reach. His last fight and last win was against Yusuke Kasuya, and he also beat another guy named Lucas Sajowski. In the UFC, he's only lost to James Vick, who's a decent, 155er. That guy was huge though compared to this guy. Okay, now we're looking at Taehyun Bang's page. The summary is wrestling. To be honest, he needs to have knockout power in this summary. He doesn't really wrestle much in these fights that he has over here in the UFC. Taehyun Bang, as you can see, he's coming off a split decision win against Leo Kuntz, or Kuntz, whatever you guys want to call it. Before that, he lost to John Tuck by first round submission, and then also before that, he also knocked out Cajun Johnson in the third round. And Johnson here had the takedowns and the strikes were close, but Bang here keeps his knockout power at all times. So I don't even know how good Johnson is here, but he was able to put him away. He's actually on a 2-5 win streak right now. Anyways, let's see what they got here to say about him. 9 wins by knockout, won 4 of his last 7. Fought Gomi and Masvidal in 2008. Former deep lightweight champion. Also, as you guys can see right there, started training Korean wrestling when he was 12. Nick Kane is a solid fighter, has the advantage of fighting at home. He is a southpaw with good footwork. However, I believe I'm better than him in all aspects of the game, especially when it comes to punching power. Yeah, this guy has huge punching power in both hands, not just his right hand. So the way I see this fight playing out is I see it mostly playing out on the feet. Hein here does have the judo, obviously, that he could use for takedowns, but to be honest, this guy doesn't really use offensive takedowns, and neither does Bang here. Both of them really like to strike a lot. The better striker here, I would say, is hein, but Bang here has the power advantage. So I mean, hein here is a little bit more technical. Prefers to really just counter. I never really see him moving forward and throwing strikes. Most of the time it's just him backing up and countering. He's at a big reach disadvantage here. So you know what, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take the underdog here. Hein here is fighting in his country, Germany, so I could see maybe Bang winning the fight and them giving the fight to Hein, but I'm gonna go ahead and just pick Bang here, man. This guy has knockout power for days. His cardio is not too good, but that was like a year ago. I'm expecting him to look a lot better in this fight, come really conditioned, and still showcase that knockout power. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take Taehyun Bang here as another underdog, and he has that knockout power. I'm gonna go ahead and just say second round knockout for Bang. All right, next fight here. All right, slide it to load up here. But yeah, next fight we got Bader against ilir Latifi. Both these guys fought very recently. Bader's coming off a knockout loss to Johnson. Latifi's coming off a win against Gian Vellante. Before that, he was on a two-fight win streak with two first-round knockouts in a row. Yeah, Latifi got huge power, good wrestling. Bader here, good wrestling, a little bit sharper on the feet. He also has some power of his own, but Latifi, has a lot more knockout power. Both good wrestlers, so maybe I think the wrestling will cancel each other out here. Latifi hasn't even been taken down, not even once. If I had to give someone the wrestling advantage, I'd go ahead and give it to Bader. On the feet, Bader's sharper on the feet. But you know what? Bader's coming off that knockout loss. Latifi's coming, he was on a knockout winning streak. He has power in his hands. He's explosive and pretty fast in that first round. And yeah, I think Latifi get a knockout here, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Ilir Latifi here to get a knockout. I think Bader's gonna be a little bit cautious of that power. I don't think he's going to be stupid enough to get caught in the first round, so I'm going to go ahead and just say Latifi by second round knockout. Next fight here, Gustafsson against Jan Blachowicz. Two strikers. Gustafsson's obviously the more well-rounded striker and the overall just better fighter. So, just like that, I'm just going to go ahead and just make that pick, guys. Blachowicz here hasn't really impressed me in any of his fights. He did knock out Latifi with a body kick in the first round, but other than that, he hasn't done much in the UFC. Manuel beat him up on the feet. Manuel's a better striker. Yeah, I just see Gustafsson winning this fight pretty easily. Don't see anywhere where Blachowicz could really threaten him. Yeah, overall, I just think Gustafsson's going to win this fight. He's a big favorite here in this fight. We check the odds here, as you guys can see. You guys saw that right there, -650. So yeah, he's a big favorite for a reason. This guy should win this fight. Gustafsson needs this win. He's into coming hungry. Recently also been training, his multi. So yeah, I expect him to look really sharp in this fight. And Jan Blachowicz here seems like a really tough fighter. Seems like pretty durable, but Gustafsson here is a killer. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Gustafsson here gets a third round knockout. So Gustafsson, third round knockout. Alright, moving on to the main event here, guys. We got Andrei ARLOVSKI against Josh Barnett, top 10 heavyweights. Yeah, once again, they fought very recently, and these guys are, pretty popular fighters. So, ARLOVSKI's coming off, I think he was coming off that knockout loss to Overeem. Yep, he's coming off that knockout loss to Overeem. And Barnett's coming off that submission loss to Rothwell. So, yeah, we got two heavyweights fight. We got two heavyweights here. This fight can go kind of either way. Both of them got power. Obviously, them being heavyweights. ARLOVSKI here is a sharper striker, good boxing technique, good footwork. His chin's not too good. Barnett here, really likes his catch wrestling. He's really good in the clinch. Dirty boxes you in the clinch. Takedowns are good. His submission game is really good. Barnett could take down ARLOVSKI and maybe work for a submission. I think that's what he's gonna want to do. But I think first he's gonna go ahead and take this fight to the clinch. Barnett seems to have a pretty solid chin, so I just can't really see ARLOVSKI, catching with something. But both of them do got power. It's a heavyweight fight, so I wouldn't be super surprised if ARLOVSKI caught him with something nasty in that first round. But I really see Barnett just coming forward, avoiding the big power shots of ARLOVSKI and getting ARLOVSKI to the clinch, against the cage. Barnett here working a dirty boxing game, hurting ARLOVSKI in the clinch, tiring him out. And maybe this fight goes on probably like 3 or 4 rounds, and that's where probably Barnett here will get a TKO finish, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Barnett to win this fight, guys. It's a 5-round fight. Barnett here, I would say, he's fought 5 rounds against Big Country. He did really good against Big Country in that fight. I expect him to look good against ARLOVSKI here. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take Josh Barnett to win. And I want to say this could be a 3rd or 4th round knockout. Let's go ahead and just say 3rd round knockout for Josh Barnett. So to recap on my picks, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take Bang to win by 2nd round knockout. Yeah, wait, 2nd round knockout or 3rd? Nah, 2nd round knockout for Bang. 2nd round knockout for Latifi. Gustafsson 3rd round knockout. And Barnett, Barnett 3rd round knockout. Alright, guys, so that's it for my picks. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I'm pretty late on doing this video and whatnot. But yeah, guys, that's it for my picks. Only 4 fights on the main card. Hope you guys enjoy the fights. I'll try to do a recap video. If not, well, I'll go ahead and just catch you guys on the next video. So that's gonna be it, guys. Enjoy the fights and catch you on the next video.